Hey guys, Keith again with Bulletproof RC. This is my Wraith 1.9 by Axial. And I've made a few changes to it. Thought I'd catch you guys up. First change took place when my buddy came back from USTE with a new set of wheel rings. Yep, those are titanium wheel rings and they had little skulls in them. So anyway, immediately my mind went to thinking about a Punisher theme. So picked up a new body, painted it flat black on the underneath side, and used a satin clear coat on the exterior, and picked up some Punisher decals from eBay. And lastly, threw on one of Axial's skull helmets and painted it up. I think everything turned out pretty cool. The body's been ran a few times. It's not brand new, as you can see, but I think she's still holding up pretty good. But the other thing my buddy came back with was a servo winch, and it's from Reef RC. He's actually a team driver for Reef, and at USTE, Reef had this thing for sale and was offering it to the team drivers. And anyway, before any of them called dibs, he texted me and asked me, did I want a servo winch? And I said, yeah. And funny story, this servo winch actually came out of Reef's vehicle. I think he upgraded his servo winch, and this one was barely used. So I got it for nearly half the price and decided to modify my Wraith to mount it because I didn't have anything else I could think of that needed a winch. If I were to show you how this mounts, I would have to take everything apart. So basically, I'm just going to have to tell you that things got very crafty. I took a Dremel and cut a slit in the stock bumper, mounted me a fair lead, and then as we flip it over, I can show you a little bit, I guess. I had to cut the main bumper support in half and grind it down so that way this spool would fit in here. And I'm not concerned about the integrity of the front of this thing because I've got the SSD aluminum chassis brace up front that holds everything secure, and so everything's really rock solid up here. And the way I've got this winch, it actually mounts to the chassis itself, and even though that winch pulls really hard, it's very, very stable. But other than that, everything else is still the same. These are racing metal housings that I upgraded, and of course I've got the brass. I think those are KYX. I've got a Vanquish aluminum center transmission with Vanquish Hertz dig in it. So this rig is really capable now. I mean, you know, with a Axial Wraith 1.9, you're going to a 12-inch wheelbase, a little shorter than your average crawler, but you know, did have a little bit of torque twist stock. But after listening to John Holmes and adding the anti-rock Vanquish rear sway bar and brass up front, this rig is really, really nice. It does a job, man. I would put it up against anything out there. You know, not specific comp builds, but anything out there that's OEM modified and such. But yeah, she gets the job done. Yeah, like I said, I think everything else has been covered in the previous videos. I did go ahead and mount the tail lights in there, and still rocking the dinky RC interior, or not interior, but the drop bed. And, yep. But anyway, that'll do it for this video, guys. As always, like and subscribe. The shoe fits, my friends, and have yourself a great day.